Chosen one, your victory is public. God made it known, nothing can erase it. You have reached a point in your journey where what was once hidden is now undeniable. For years you may have walked silently, enduring storms, carrying battles in private, holding your head high while others doubted or dismissed you. But today everything shifts. Your victory is no longer silent. It is visible, undeniable, unshakable. The universe has placed a seal upon you, and that seal cannot be erased. What has been released over your life is not for a moment, not for a season, but for eternity. Before we go deeper, I invite you to stay with this message until the end. There's an energy in these words that aligns with your destiny. Write your warmest wishes in the comments and seal them with the numbers 333 and 777. Numbers that resonate with divine alignment and completion. And if you have not yet joined this family of awakened souls, subscribe now, so that together we can rise to 10,000 chosen ones, united in light and power. Chosen one, the truth is this: your victory could not stay hidden forever. It was never meant to. Every trial, every setback, every tear shed in silence was part of a greater unveiling. Those who questioned you will see. Those who underestimated you will watch in silence as you stand in a place they thought you could never reach. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is a demonstration of cosmic justice. It is the universe making clear to the world that nothing and no one can erase what has been written for you. There is a power in a public victory. A private battle builds strength, but a public reward carries weight. Your story will serve as evidence for others, a living testimony that resilience, faith, and persistence never go unseen. The light you now carry is not only for your own path, but for those who have been watching in the shadows, waiting for a sign that it is possible to overcome. Your rise is not silent, it is a signal to the world. This is why your enemies could not stop you. This is why the opposition only made you stronger. Everything that came against you only served to amplify the impact of your victory. Now that it has manifested, no force can reverse it, no word can cancel it. No doubt can diminish it. The universe has spoken, and it has spoken in your favor. That is why it had to be public, so there could be no confusion, no debate, no denial. Understand that this moment has been building for a long time. What feels sudden to others is not sudden to you. You know the years of sacrifice, the weight of the unseen struggles, the silence of lonely nights. You know what it cost you to keep moving when everything said to stop. This is why your victory carries such power. It is not built on chance, but on endurance, and because of that, it is unshakable as your victory becomes visible. Expect the atmosphere around you to change. People who once ignored you will now try to align with you. Those who doubted will now want to claim they always believed. Some will celebrate sincerely. Others will be uncomfortable in your light. Do not shrink back to make others feel at ease. This victory was ordained for you, and it is meant to shine. It is not arrogance. It is evidence. It is the manifestation of years of alignment. Finally reaching the surface, there is also a responsibility that comes with this moment. When victory is public, it is not only for recognition, but for purpose. The universe is not just lifting you up to be seen. It is positioning you to influence, to inspire, to guide. Your light is not meant to sit still. It is meant to illuminate paths for others. You will discover that your story Your scars and your breakthroughs carry weight in spaces you never imagined. Your name will reach ears you never thought would hear it. Your presence will open doors you didn't even know existed. Chosen one, this is your moment to embrace everything that is unfolding. Do not downplay it. Do not question whether you are worthy. You have been prepared for this. You have been refined in silence, so that when the unveiling came, you would stand with unshakable confidence. What you carry now cannot be erased. Not by envy, not by fear, not by any opposition. The universe has made it clear. Your victory is undeniable. It is eternal and it is public. Chosen one, when a victory becomes public, it transforms the way the world interacts with you. The universe has shifted your atmosphere, and now others will have no choice but to recognize what has been placed upon your life. For so long you were hidden, moving silently through battles that no one else could see. You endured seasons where your growth was invisible to others, where your effort seemed unrecognized. But now the curtain has been lifted. Your breakthrough has stepped into the light. This moment is not about seeking validation. It is about recognition. There is a difference. Validation is when you need others to approve of who you are. Recognition is when the truth of who you are becomes undeniable, whether people want to admit it or not. The universe has placed you in a season of recognition. Those who doubted cannot deny. Those who dismissed cannot ignore. Those who tried to silence your rise must now witness it, understand. This public victory carries both power and weight. Power, because it proves that your journey was never in vain. Weight, because it comes with a responsibility to stand in it boldly. You are no longer just carrying your own destiny. You are carrying the hopes of others who are silently enduring their own battles, waiting to see if victory is possible for them too. When they see you win, when they see your light shine, they begin to believe it is possible for them as well. Do not underestimate the impact of your story. The world has shifted to notice you, and that attention is purposeful. You are no longer moving in obscurity. You are moving in visibility. And with visibility comes influence. How you walk in this season will inspire or discourage others. So walk with integrity, walk with courage. Walk knowing that your life is not only proof of survival, but proof of triumph. You may also notice that with public victory comes new challenges. Some people will celebrate you wholeheartedly, while others will feel threatened by your rise. Do not waste energy trying to explain yourself to those who cannot handle your light. Your victory does not require their approval. It already carries the seal of the universe. Instead, focus on building with those who recognize your worth, who align with your vision, who see the bigger picture. This season is also about expansion. Public victory is not the end. It is the beginning of new territory. The recognition you are receiving is opening doors that were once locked. Invitations, opportunities, and connections will begin to flow toward you, not by coincidence, but because visibility creates access. Where you were once overlooked, now you will be sought after. Where your voice was once ignored, now it will be requested. Where your presence was once underestimated, now it will be respected. Chosen one. Never forget that nothing can erase what has been released over you. It does not matter how loudly opposition rises, how much envy stirs, or how much resistance appears. What is sealed by the universe cannot be undone. You are walking in a victory that is permanent. It is not fragile, it is not temporary, and it is not conditional. This is why you can walk boldly, why you can stand firmly, why you can rest, knowing that the very forces that once tried to bury you have only confirmed your strength. The energy around you is shifting rapidly. What you once had to chase will now chase you. What you once struggled to hold will now flow with ease. What once felt delayed will now accelerate. Your life has entered into a season of public unfolding, where every hidden effort begins to produce visible fruit, and the most powerful part. This fruit cannot be taken back. Chosen one, your victory is not just public. It is undeniable. It is written across your presence, your energy, your story. You no longer need to explain yourself, because the evidence is clear. You are walking proof of what happens when resilience meets destiny. And from this point forward, every step you take will carry the mark of a chosen one, whose rise cannot be erased. Chosen one, the moment your victory becomes public, everything around you begins to rearrange itself. The way people see you changes. The way environments respond to you changes. Even the way opportunities approach you changes. You are no longer the person who had to prove yourself. You are now the one whose life itself is the evidence. This is the power of being seen, not because you demanded it, but because the universe made it undeniable. Relationships will be one of the first areas where this shift is felt. Those who once questioned your value will suddenly want to be close. Some who overlooked you will now attempt to rewrite history, saying they always supported you. Others will quietly distance themselves, unable to handle your new frequency. Do not take either personally. Both are proof that you have entered a higher level of existence. Visibility forces truth to the surface. It reveals who was genuine all along and who only stood near you for what they could take. This exposure is not punishment. It is protection by revealing people's true intentions. Your public victory clears the path, so you can walk freely without illusions. It teaches you that you don't need to beg for loyalty, because true alignment cannot be faked. The universe will highlight who belongs in your circle now, and you will feel the difference. Those who are meant for you will celebrate your rise without envy, support your light without fear, and walk with you without hesitation. Public victory also redefines your sense of destiny. When others can see what you carry, you no longer question whether you were chosen. It becomes undeniable. This clarity gives you strength to walk more boldly into your purpose. Where before you might have hesitated, now you step forward with certainty. Where before you might have shrunk back, now you expand without apology. Your life no longer operates in the shadows. It radiates for all to see. This shift is not only about recognition, but about legacy. A hidden victory may strengthen you, but a public victory builds influence. It places your story in the eyes of others who need to witness what resilience looks like. It shows that success is not limited to those with privilege, luck, or shortcuts. It belongs to those who refuse to give up. And because your victory is public, your life becomes a blueprint for others. You are no longer just living for yourself. You are demonstrating what is possible. But with this influence comes responsibility. You cannot live small anymore. Your words, your actions, your presence will carry greater weight than before. People will be watching, learning, and drawing courage from the way you navigate your new chapter. This is not a burden, it is an honor. The universe trusts you with visibility because it knows you can handle it. The silence shaped your character, and now the light will reveal your strength. Expect your opportunities to expand beyond what you imagined. Public victory attracts invitations, partnerships, and platforms that were once closed. Some doors will open simply because your name carries energy. Now some environments will make space for you, not out of pity but out of necessity, because your presence has become valuable. This is what happens when the universe confirms your rise. Chosen one, nothing can erase this. Not rumors, not resistance, not envy, not sabotage. Every attempt against you will only serve as further proof of how unstoppable your victory is. Those who try to silence your voice will only amplify it. Those who try to block your path will only highlight your progress. You have entered a realm where opposition is no longer a threat. It is a stage for your resilience to shine brighter. This is not just about what you have achieved. It is about what you are becoming. Public victory transforms you into a symbol of endurance, a vessel of inspiration, a living reminder that destiny always finds its way. And as you continue forward, your life will no longer be defined by what you overcame, but by the legacy you build from this undeniable, irreversible rise. Chosen one, you have reached the point where your journey can no longer be hidden. Your story is no longer whispered in silence. It is being written in bold letters across the canvas of life. The universe has made it clear. Your victory is public. It is undeniable. It is permanent. What was once only felt within your spirit is now visible to the world. And this is only the beginning. Every step you take from this moment forward carries the weight of destiny fulfilled. The battles that nearly broke you, the storms that tried to silence you, the delays that made you question yourself, they all serve as the backdrop to the brilliance of your rise. You have been proven in the fire, and now you shine in the light. There is no force strong enough to undo what has been established. Your life itself is the declaration. Nothing can erase it. This season will stretch you in new ways. You will step into rooms you once only dreamed of. You will be given responsibilities you once thought were reserved for others. You will be handed opportunities that fit the shape of your soul, and you will carry them with grace, because you are no longer the same person who struggled in the shadows. You are the risen, the established, the undeniable. Understand this. Your public victory is not just for applause. It is for purpose. It is not just so people can see your success, but so they can see what alignment looks like. You are walking proof that nothing is wasted, that every pain has meaning, that every delay has purpose. Your life has become a mirror of hope, showing others that no matter how dark the night, the dawn always comes. So stand tall. Do not shrink yourself to fit the comfort of those who are uneasy. With your light, do not apologize for thriving after years of surviving. Do not question whether you are worthy of what has arrived. This victory is not an accident. It is not luck. It is the unfolding of what was always meant for you. The universe made it public so there could be no doubt, no debate, no erasure. Chosen one, your story is no longer one of struggle alone. It is one of triumph. You are no longer defined by battles. You are defined by breakthroughs. And as the world watches, you will continue to rise higher, shine brighter, and expand further than even you imagined. Nothing can erase this. Nothing can undo what has been written. Nothing can silence the evidence of who you have become. This is the season where your presence speaks louder than words, where your very existence carries authority, where your life itself is the answer to the doubts of others. You are the chosen, the victorious, the undeniable. The universe has made it clear. Your victory is public, your rise is permanent, and your legacy is unstoppable.